Additionally, please be aware that comments made during this time are not protected from potential legal liability. As a reminder, the board will not respond to or engage in dialogue with individuals choosing to make a public comment. The board reserves the right to limit the length of public comments and has exercised that right for this meeting. Individual comments are limited to 3 minutes, with the approval of no more than 30 minutes allotted for public comment. We also ask that all comments be made respectfully and in a manner that does not disrupt the meeting. With that said, we invite our first speaker to address the board, Kay Blanford.
Good evening. My name is Kay Blanford. I've been working as the Secretary for Buildings and Grounds and Safety for nearly a year now. I'd like to address the search for a new superintendent. I came here from a district that lost its superintendent, and it was a total mess trying to find a new one, a suitable replacement. There was so much uncertainty, and that led to rumors, which led to good employees deciding it was time to move on or retire. Seeing what I've seen and knowing what I know after that experience, it boggles my mind that you're willing to spend what some people don't even earn in a whole year to bring in someone that doesn't know the district or the people working here. Especially when you have a qualified, committed employee that has spent her entire educational career here, who takes pride in the district and has established strong personal connections. Her phone rings constantly with questions that she happily answers. I ask you why you would let such a valuable asset go to another district that will most certainly feel fortunate to have her. I wonder if you thought about the repercussions of your decision, how long it will take to find a new superintendent. Will they be a good fit? How long will it take them to get up to speed, to cultivate relationships? Some people don't like Carrie Tish. I happen to think she's amazing. And if you're looking for someone that everyone likes, you're going to have a very long search. Thank you.
Next, we have Rayanne Sullivan.
Hello, my name is Rayanne Cantella-Zillman. I'm not here today as a city clerk of Blue Island. Today I'm here as a retired District 130 teacher of 35 years. I've given my heart and soul to this district, but I'm not here to tell you everything I have accomplished in District 130, but yet to share an idea. Anyone that has worked with me will say, oh no, Zillman has an idea. I would love to be at a committee for the new superintendent. I truly believe all board members should take a minute and think, why are we here today? I hope you all can say, for the children of District 130. I've worked under several board members that has left an impression on staff and students. Steve Taversia, Jane Healy, Jason Slattery, Pam Castro, Lynn Lorenziak, Joyce Poluski. Those are names from the past, how long I've been here. This is why, or you could say why. Why would you want why were they good people? Because they were everywhere. They showed up at all school events. They came out, they spoke to staff. They asked our opinions. I believe they even came to a few team meetings asking us for our input. They listened. So basically, before making any decisions like for superintendent or even maintenance staffs, ask your teachers, families, and even students. I believe District 218 did this exact thing. And we all know, we all love Dr. Josh Barron. Thank you. Hello, my name is Elizabeth, and I currently have two girls that are attending Lincoln School. First of all, today was the kindergarten celebration for the kids, and there was no AC working in the gym, which that was concerning because it has been going on just today. It's been going on for a few days. Also,
Before May 5th, and then also last night, the cleaning crew didn't show up to Lincoln, and the school was left open during the entire night. And I am concerned because my daughters attend to this school, and I am concerned because anybody could have broken during the night, which of course, that's my daughter's safety and also the staff, which is something that I don't appreciate. Also, there's also certain stuff that I am not okay with, which is that the school needs more help with the cleaning, because it's just one custodian that's here during the time that there's the school hours. And also I want to thank the school principal for Lincoln, because he's been doing such an amazing job with helping out the students and also helping out the staff, which is something that they should not only be doing that, but also the rest of you. And also I want to address that I am not happy with the superintendent, and that they're basically showing that they don't care for the staff with District 130. They should show at least more of their appreciation to the staff, not just fire them from one day to another, because of course that's not fair for them.
Next is Stephanie Winter.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Stephanie Windrum, and I am the president of the Paraprofessional Union. And I just want today, we don't have any concerns or questions. The board and the administrators and have been very, very cooperative with us. We wanted to thank you all again, because every need that we have brought to their attention, it has been addressed and it has been met. And I thank you for that, because it's my first time as president, and I really appreciate that. So I encourage you all to bring your concerns to the superintendent, to the board, as much as possible. But I can tell you, we have had a great year, and we appreciate that, and we wishing everybody a happy and a great summer. Thank you.
Mary School.
Hi, I'm Mary Sklom, and I first want to address what Stephanie said. I have brought many things to you guys, and I have not gotten a response, so I would like to point that out. But I'm here again tonight to speak about transparency, or the lack of it. In my FOIA request, I asked for any communication between board members regarding Gassner saying on March 18th that board members were needed to call a special board meeting to remove the president. No documents were provided. That raises a serious concern. How was that determination made without any documented discussion? Situations like this erode public trust and raise questions under the Illinois Open Meetings Act, which exists to ensure that public business is conducted in the open, not through private coordination. That brings me to the superintendent search process. This is one of the most important decisions this board will make, and the community deserves clarity on where things currently stand. I'm asking for a transparent update on the process itself, which stage is it in, how the search firm is being used, and how staff and community input is being incorporated in a meaningful way. The board stated that an outside search agency would lead this process to ensure a fair, neutral, and professional search. I'm asking that this not become a formality while decisions are shaped elsewhere. If that agency was brought in to build trust, then their role needs to be visible and genuinely impactful. There has been a growing level of concern from staff, families, and community members about the direction of the district and the impact of current leadership. Many have expressed frustration and in some cases have chosen to leave the district altogether. Whether or not every perspective is shared by this board, it is clear there is significant unrest that cannot be ignored in a process this important. Those voices deserve to be heard in a way that is not just symbolic, but actually reflected in the process. So tonight, I am asking for clarity, accountability, and transparency in the superintendent search process moving forward. Because without that, trust in this process and in this board continues to erode. Thank you.
Next is Pat Acevedo.
Good evening, I'm Pat Acevedo. To piggyback on what Ms. Zillman had to say, District 218, led by Superintendent Josh Barron, if you follow them on social media, he is everywhere in these communities. Richards, Eisenhower, Shepherd, on the weekends, during weeknights, showcasing what is going on, the positivity of District 218. He cares. When's the last time you've seen anybody from this administration? How often do you see them at any events in our communities? Not very often. And let me tell you, the last 20 years, you guys have a real big image problem. The last 20 years, you talk to families who have a child and then they leave, they move. Why do they move? The number one reason, 90% of the time, the school district. So they leave. Now, if you care about that, you do something about that. You see District 218 about a week ago, their seniors announced where they were going to college. So they posted it on social media, very proud that their kids are going to college, where they're going to college. Now, the high schools like to take credit for that, and they deserve some of the credit, but you should too. Without elementary school, grade school, you lay the foundation for that. But do you guys put anything on social media saying, that's a District 130 graduate. He attended Washington. She attended Kurt, veterans. There's nothing. So that's an image problem. You should take as much pride as District 218 takes in this. Did you know that you have a District 130 graduate who is graduating from Eisenhower High School who has a $91,000 scholarship award to Yale University? I would think you would plaster that everywhere, because that's something to be proud of. Beyond her volunteering, leadership, my wife and I put as much importance on having a child that's respectful, that's a leader, that's just a good quality person, as much as being a great academic student. It's just as important nowadays with the bullying that's going on in social media. But you folks have to really, this school board, and I'm going to absolve the ones who were recently elected. They've only been here a year, and I know most of them care because they do have students in District 130, but I don't know the rest of them who have no students here, what their agenda is, but they've been here multiple terms, and this is what's been going on. The image problem in this district. And if you care, you're going to do something about it. Now you're hiring a firm. You're the eyes and ears of this community. You should be making that decision. That's what we elected you for. And now you're going to pawn it off. And some of you are up for re-election in April or whenever, March. You're going to make this decision, and then you're not going to go for re-election, or you're going to lose, and then we're stuck with this next superintendent. Well, I hope there's a candidate. If there's a candidate running for superintendent that is a District 130 graduate or worked in the district at some time or another and still resides in the district, which should be mandatory. Any superintendent should have to live in this district because they're going to care. They're going to listen to their neighbors. They're going to know more about these communities, not drive 30, 35 minutes away after school. So I hope you guys take that into consideration. If there is that candidate out there, it's very important because they will care more being a resident, being a graduate of District 130. But folks, you got an image problem. It's going to take some long hours. It's going to take time. But if you really care about the kids, these communities, you'll take the additional time needed to get it done and reverse this trend of people leaving these communities because of this school district. Thank you.
Next is Janice Steele.
Good evening. My name is Janice Castillo. Oh, thank you. I'm the president of the Secretary's Union. Superintendent Dr. Colleen McKay, board members and staff, as we come to the close of another successful school year, I would like to extend a sincere appreciation to everyone for your dedication, collaboration, and continued commitment to our students and school community. This year has been filled with many accomplishments, challenges, and opportunities for growth. Through teamwork, professionalism, and perseverance, we have continued to support and encourage student success each and every day. On behalf of BIESPA Local 330, thank you for the important work you do and the support shown to our staff throughout the school year. The dedication demonstrated across the district does not go unnoticed and is truly appreciated. Wishing everyone a safe, restful, and enjoyable summer. May the months ahead provide time to relax, recharge, and prepare for another successful school year. Thank you.
Candace Carr.
Hi, my name is Candace Carr. I'm a secretary at Veterans Memorial Middle School. I was looking at the agenda for tonight's meeting, and pretty far down in the consent agenda, under personnel report, I noticed that Ashley Brink is up for appointment to athletic director for the district. I just wanted to say I've worked with Ms. Brink for several years now. I can't think of anyone who would be better suited to the position. She shows enthusiasm, professionalism, and dedication in everything she does. I don't know where she is. She was sitting there. But I'm going to say this, Ashley, you're going to miss me when you're gone.
Shay Marshall.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Shay Marshall. I'm the Division Director for Local 73. Many of you will notice there's a wall of purple. Brought their family back out into the hallway here. For almost the last year, we've been in negotiations. Unfortunately, our experience with the board and the administration has not been as pleasant as some of the other unions. This board, much to Frank Gasmere's dismay and lies, has always said, oh, we can have a great relationship with you. We've never had a great relationship with them. They target our stewards. They terminate our people. They try to have them arrested. Happens all the time. And then when we make a fuss about it, they sit in bargaining for an hour and a half or 2 hours and complain about whatever this week's incident was, instead of sitting down and trying to bargain a contract. They make racist comments. All of you with kids in here, they probably made racist comments. Probably about wherever you're from. I've heard them say it myself. This school district, this board, is not in your favor. Frank will get up here later and say, oh, don't believe the man behind the curtain. Don't listen to them. He's nothing. It's all lies. All of it. They don't want you to see what's actually happening. They don't want you to see that they're blowing through money, bringing in an outside company that's not securing the buildings at night, leaving them unlocked and dirty and missing equipment. Your tax dollars flushed. The air in here, how convenient. But this is what they do. It's time that all of you here hold them accountable. It is past time for that. It is time for all of you to make sure that this district is actually working for the students, the families, and the community that it is supposed to be serving, not trying to lord over. Colleen McKay, you cannot leave fast enough. Have a good night.
evening. Doug Taylor here. I am also one of the SEIU folks who help work with the unit here. And tonight I just want to talk about safety and security. I taught for 33 years elementary, and I would tell my students, my first job is to keep you safe, and your first job is to help me keep you safe. First thing, before we got to learning, all the reading, writing, all the other things we're doing. The management here has failed to keep the schools and your students safe, and their staff. We've had several instances since this outsourced, this contracted out company has been here, where buildings have been left unlocked. The alarms have not been set. Staff come in and it doesn't quite feel right. The building hasn't been shut down appropriately. So they're not doing their best to keep the students and the staff safe. And that's a minimum expectation of when you go into work, right? You're going to go into a place of learning, that it's going to be safe. Please do better. We've got 3 staff members in your unit supervising the custodial maintenance folks, and you've got a director of security. There should be plenty of folks to make sure that the buildings are locked and alarms are set and the lights get turned out appropriately as buildings are closed down. This is a function of the short staffing our people have been suffering with for this entire year since I came on board with the group, that they're expected to do more and more with less. Do better.
Jeffrey Howard.
Good evening, board, members of the community, SEIU Local 73 members. Who are we? I came here before, and I don't have a long speech because we all kind of know that we know what's going on, and I'm imploring you to do better by these workers. This is the end of the year. We don't want to be at your school board meeting. This is where students get to celebrate. I've made it through a school year. We get to celebrate accomplishments. The young man spoke earlier about a student who got a scholarship to Yale. Those are the things we should be doing here at these meetings. We don't want to come here and say, do right by workers. Quit harassing stewards. Quit firing members. Quit targeting workers. Quit coming to the table and doing surface bargaining. Bargain a contract. Give these people what these need. Provide these schools safety. Make sure these schools are locked. Take care of these workers. They live in this community. Their children go to these schools. Do right by these workers. Board, I implore you, do right by these workers or we'll be back.
There are no more public comments. We'll move on to the next agenda item, board member comments. At this time, do any members of the board have any comments?
Two things. One, congratulations for marrying today. And two, the last month or so, maybe you weren't on the part of the Works Free program. I'm very, I want to give that program very well. Just adding people to our house and doing some of the beautiful activities, and we're very blessed for that program.
All right. So, thank you everyone for being here. So nice to see so many faces. Out of concerns over recent actions by the board, I ask that the board president please provide an update this evening on the superintendent search. In particular, a primary concern I have is that any further delay could potentially reduce the pool of qualified applicants Of the various things this board considers, it's hard for me to think of anything more important and more consequential. I'll start back over. Of the various things this board considers, it's hard for me to think of anything more important and more consequential than our children's well-being and success than the selection of the new superintendent. To underscore this importance, I would like to request that a standing agenda item be created for each open session between now and when we fill the superintendent position, for the sake of providing a regular search update to both the board and the public.
I do have a couple of comments myself. I just want to say, I want to talk about the Addams Family Musical. In our board folders, there's the little, the program from the show. Please take time and scan the QR code. It's got pictures from there. All 3 shows were sold out, and each performance got better than the last. So I'd like to give a gigantic shout out to all the performers and crew. You were all amazing, and I can't wait to see what you all do next year, whether it's here in our district or in high school. And I'd like to, just so I don't miss anybody, thank you, all the directors, the volunteers, the staff, and the parents that made this year's school musical a success. This production wouldn't have occurred or been possible if it wasn't for all of you. I'd also like to acknowledge our student advisory members and say thank you for your interest in learning more about our school board and for being here with us every month. Your voices and opinion matter, and I hope that you all felt heard. I wish all of you the best of luck in your next adventure, and thank you to the parents for providing transportation to your children and allowing them to be here at these board meetings. And because it was pretty much demanded of me, I would like to share, as I did with the board in an email, there are no updates to be given to the search firm because we as a board have not met with them. I'm in the process of getting dates for us to meet with them in June, and as soon as I do, I will email and share with the entire board. From my understanding is that meeting is a board meeting. After we meet with them, we will have more information to share and include the public in. But right now, the board has not even started with them yet. So as soon as that occurs, I will make sure, the board will make sure that the community is kept up to date and what that process will look like. Right now, we don't have a timeline for that in this moment. Did that address everything? Are there any other board comments? At this time, we'll move on to commendations and recognitions. For the class of 2026 valedictorian and salutatorian, may I have the middle school principals come and present, please.
Good evening, welcome. My name is Anne Marie Mayorga. I am the principal at Veterans Memorial Middle School. On behalf of the middle school administration, we would like to recognize the valedictorian and salutatorian of the class of 2026. The valedictorian is the highest achieving student with a grade point average that that demonstrates academic achievement for the graduating class. The valedictorian will give the farewell address at the graduation ceremony to the class of 2026. The salutatorian is recognized with the second highest grade point average, and they will address the Pledge of Allegiance tomorrow at the graduation ceremony. The presentation of the graduation stalls will also take place tonight. So I will start with recognizing our valedictorian for the class of 2026 for Veterans Memorial Middle School, Alia Azaz Sheikh. Alia is a member of the National Junior Honor Society Student Council. She is a member of the Art Club, Yearbook Club. She was in the East Side Band. She played the flute. She participated in intramural sports, and she also attended PRP and PRI. Alia is bilingual in Hindi and is a proud Muslim. Alia's favorite memory was the Springfield trip in 7th grade. Alia had fun learning about historical sites and spending the entire day traveling and learning with her friends. Alia recognizes and sincerely thanks Mrs. Laxis for supporting her ideas, encouraging her growth, and inspiring her to achieve her goals. Thank you, Ms. Laxis. Alia plans to attend Marist High School. She looks to study get ready to study medicine, and she plans to go to Harvard after her time at Marist. So congratulations, Alia. The Veterans Memorial Middle School salutatorian for 2026 is Roxana Garcia. Come on over, Roxana. Roxana is a member of the National Junior Honor Society, the Art Club, Yearbook Club. She's in the East Side Band. She plays the clarinet. She plays soccer. She attended Lincoln here as a kindergartner, and then she went to PRP and PRI. Roxana is bilingual in Spanish and a member of St. Donata's Catholic Church. She shared that her most memorable year was the end of 7th grade, where she made fun memories with friends. Roxana also recognizes and sincerely thanks Mrs. Vanderwall, please stand, for motivating and encouraging her to academically achieve her goals in math. Roxana will attend Dwight D. Eisenhower High School. She also plans to study medicine and also plans to attend the University of Chicago. Congratulations, Roxana. Here you go. And now we'll move into Carr Middle School. Oh, I'm sorry, Nathan Hill Middle.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Greg Hall, and I'm the principal at Nathan Hill Middle School. It gives me great honor tonight to present two outstanding individuals to all of you. I want to start by introducing to you our valedictorian for the class of 2026, Elias Fino. Why don't you stand up here, buddy, so you can see the slideshow. Now to tell you a little bit about this outstanding young man, Elias has been with District 130 since preschool. He earned the honor of valedictorian by maintaining a 4.0 GPA throughout his middle school career. When I had a chance to talk with Elias and ask him what his most impactful school experience was, he said 2nd grade. When I asked him why, he said 2nd grade was very special to him because he had a really nice teacher by the name of Miss McQuinn. So Miss McQuinn definitely made a huge impact on his experience in 2nd grade, and also helped shape his learning and growth over the next couple years, or next years of his educational career. So I don't know if Miss McQuinn is here tonight, but special thanks to Miss McQuinn. In addition to his outstanding academic record, Elias is also heavily involved in extracurricular activities. He's a member of the National Junior Honor Society. He spent 2 years on our IESA-affiliated boys basketball team, and he participated in our intramural soccer team during both his 6th and 7th grade years. Elias will attend Shepherd High School next year, where he plans to continue his academic achievements. His goal at Shepherd is simple yet powerful. He plans to keep working hard, be a strong student, and continue striving for excellence. Please join me in congratulating our valedictorian, Elias Lino. Now I want to introduce to you a second outstanding individual from our school, our salutatorian, Nicole Jasmine Vasquez. Nicole has also been with our district a long time. She's been with District 130 since kindergarten, and she earned this honor by also maintaining a 4.0 GPA throughout her middle school career. When I had a chance to talk with Nicole, she shared with me that her most impactful experiences from her school career were her participation in athletics, particularly her participation in girls soccer. Beyond athletics, Nicole participates in other extracurricular activities. She's a member of our National Junior Honor Society, where she also volunteers as a peer tutor. She participated on student council for 2 years, and she was a member of our Unity Club. A notable experience from Unity Club was last year as a 7th grader, where she was the master of ceremonies for both our Black History Month celebration and also World Culture celebration. She took the lead role in leading 2 very impactful, very meaningful school-wide events. Nicole also plans to attend Shepherd High School next year, where she plans to continue her soccer career. When I asked her what her goals were, she said her goals were to broaden her horizons by stepping out of her comfort zone and embracing new learning experiences. Please join me in congratulating our salutatorian, Nicole Vasquez. And now we'll recognize the valedictorian and salutatorian from Kerr Middle School, Ms. Hill.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Megan Hill, and I am the principal of Everett F. Kerr Middle School. We are so excited to see all of you tonight and recognize the valedictorian and salutatorian here at Everett F. Kerr Middle School. We would first like to welcome up our valedictorian, Michael Dassage. Michael Dassage, valedictorian of Everett F. Kerr Middle School, has demonstrated outstanding dedication and achievement throughout his middle school years and beyond. During his 8th grade year, he was actively involved in band, and outside of school, Michael shared that he enjoys playing baseball in his free time. When asking Michael what his plans are for the future, he's still a little undecided, which we said is normal for 8th graders, yet he does plan to pursue his interest in digital arts and drawing during high school and beyond. While he is still exploring his future career path, he indicated that he intends to attend college after his years at Dwight D. Eisenhower High School. Michael would like to recognize Mr. Livingston, who is here today. For his impactful teaching, expressing appreciation for the extra support, engaging projects, and meaningful activities that made learning both enjoyable and rewarding during his 7th grade year at Everett F. Kerr Middle School. Thank you, Mr. Livingston. Please join me once again in congratulating Michael Dassage as he is our Kerr Middle School valedictorian. And next up to the stand, we'd like to recognize our Everett F. Kerr Middle School salutatorian, Gabriel Diaz. Gabriel Diaz, the salutatorian of Everett F. Kerr Middle School, has demonstrated exceptional commitment to both academics and extracurricular involvement throughout his middle school years. During his time at Kerr, Gabriel actively participated in band, ensemble, and crew for the KMS VMS musical productions. So to point out the recent shout out there, Gabriel was a part of that amazing performance as well. He also was in National Junior Honor Society, Math Bowl during his 8th grade year, and Art Club. Outside of school, Gabriel shared that he is also dedicated to folkloric dance, and he did explain that to me too. He didn't show me any moves, but he did explain it to me. After his time here at Kerr, Gabriel plans to attend Dwight D. Eisenhower High School, and after that he plans to pursue a career in mechanical engineering and aspires to attend the University of Illinois after high school. So I told him, don't forget about us little people when you're doing really big things later on in life. He would like to extend his gratitude to First Miss Damien, who's here with us today. He shared that he would like to thank Miss Damien for the many opportunities she provided this year, including his participation in Math Bowl and her engaging, meaningful approach to teaching mathematics. Gabriel would also like to thank Mr. Livingston for being an outstanding teacher and a positive influence. He greatly appreciates all that Kerr has to offer and reflects fondly on the experiences and opportunities he has enjoyed during his time at this school. Gabriel also shared that he has had some of the most wonderful teachers throughout his time here in District 130, and he really would like to extend his appreciation and gratitude to all. So please, once again, help me in congratulating our salutatorian, Gabriel Diaz. I'm so lucky to be back up here, and thank you to Mr. Martin. I did not bring the bags up. I was not planning properly. So thank you, Mr. Martin, for the bags for our Student Advisory Board. It has been such an honor and a privilege to be the sponsor for the Student Advisory Board. This is my second year having the opportunity to have a full board. The first year was the inaugural year, but this is the second full year with the Student Advisory Board. They've really been on this amazing journey with us. You know, in our last meeting we called it tea time because it's just fun to sit with them and be with them and just enjoy them. I'm gonna not cry because, you know, I'm a sap to begin with, but I'm gonna miss these kids dearly. They're truly wonderful. So I'm gonna share some things about them. If you could please come up when your name is called. First, we're in alphabetical order. We've got Kalia Brown. Kalia Brown is a Student Advisory Board member from Nathan Hale Middle School. She will be attending Allen B. Shepherd High School in the fall. For her future plans, she plans to be a college graduate. She also hopes to be a restaurant or bakery owner in the future. Some activities that she participated in during her time in middle school include NJHS, Student Council, Band, Choir, Art Club, Girls Club, Volleyball, Basketball Club, and outside of school, she likes to play softball and attend camp. I mean, could she do any more, really? And when asked for a piece of advice for future learners, future 8th graders, she said, try a bunch of things and see what fits you. Explore your options. Thank you for your service. All right, next we have Natalia Cabero. Natalia is one of our Student Advisory Board members from Veterans Memorial Middle School. Natalia will be attending Dwight D. Eisenhower in the fall. She shared that her future plans include college, and she hopes to major in photography or at least keep it as a hobby. Her activities during her time at Veterans Memorial Middle School include yearbook club, choir, art club, NJHS, and student council. When I asked Natalia about advice that she had for future 8th graders or students in middle school, she said, everyone starts somewhere. Try your best. Please help me in congratulating Natalia for her service on the Student Advisory Board. Okay, next to the stand here, we have Kaylin Hernandez. Kaylin is a student board member from Everett F. Kerr Middle School. Kaylin will also be attending Dwight D. Eisenhower High School in the fall. Her future plans include a lot of college because she would like to be a veterinarian in the future. Her activities in her time at Kerr include choir, band, volleyball, and the musical. If you saw the musical, you might recognize her as Wednesday Addams, everybody. A piece of advice from Kaylin to her younger peers is to stay motivated and never give up. Please help me in congratulating Kaylin Hernandez. Okay, next we have Sophie Victoria Teresa Krebs. Sophie is a student advisory board member from Nathan Hill Middle School who will be attending Allen B. Shepherd High School in the fall. Sophie shared that her future college graduate, hopefully U of I, maybe her and Gabriel will be in the same class, she would like to study psychology. Her activities, again, extensive list of activities. She was involved in art club, yearbook, volleyball, band, martial arts, NJHS, and figure skating as well. When Sophie shared advice that she has for her younger peers, she shared, you don't have to fit in or be better than what people say. Don't listen to what others say about you. Please join me in congratulating Sophie for her work on the board. All right, next we have Donald Noah, our token male on the Student Advisory Board. Donald is a Student Advisory Board member from Veterans Memorial Middle School. He will be attending Dwight D. Eisenhower High School. Donald shared that he's unsure of future plans, which is absolutely appropriate in 8th grade, but he thinks that he would like to attend college. And I know he's going to do great things no matter which choice that he makes. Activities during his time at Veterans include band, chess club, NJHS, and of course the Student Advisory Board. Donald's advice to younger peers include get involved and make new friends. That's perfect advice. Get involved, and that is something that all of these students have demonstrated for sure. Please help me in honoring and celebrating Donald Noah. All right, last but certainly not least is Destiny Tapia. Destiny is a Student Advisory Board member from Everett F. Kerr Middle School who will be attending Dwight D. Eisenhower High School in the fall. Destiny shared that she also would like to be a future college graduate, unsure of plans completely, but I believe she talked about veterinarian in her future as well. Am I right on that? Okay, good. She was involved in lots of things during her 3 years at Kerr Middle School, including choir, band, choir, volleyball, and the Kerr Middle School, Veterans Memorial Middle School musical as well. Destiny's advice is to don't let anyone put you down and always put your grades before the drama. Stay determined and never give up. Thank you to Destiny for her time on the board. Please help me in celebrating her. Thank you again to our Student Advisory Board members and giving them the time and the space each and every month to learn from the board, grow with the board, and I see future leaders in all of them, and hopefully they stick around to come back and share all of those wonderful things with us. Thank you again.
evening, everyone. The South Cook Math Bowl 2026 was held on April 30th, 2026 and on May 1st, 2026 at Prairie State College, bringing together talented young mathematicians from across the region for 2 days of challenging problem solving and academic competition. This annual event fosters collaboration, critical thinking, and a passion for mathematics among students. I would like to thank parents for all of your support for our program throughout the year, and I would formally like to offer a gratitude to our 2026 Math Bowl coaches. If any of you are present, please stand and be recognized. Eileen McLaughlin served as our district coach and Division B coach for Nathan Hale Primary School. Michelle Robinson, Division B, Paul Revere Intermediate School. Karen Johnson, Division C, Paul Revere Intermediate School. Karen Aidens, Divisions C and D, Nathan Hale Middle School. And Martha Damian, Division C and D, Everett F. Kerr Middle School. Thank you, coaches and parents. At this time, I would like to invite our district coach, Eileen McLaughlin, to the podium to present our awards.
Okay, leading up to the regional event, talented young mathematicians dedicated their time to regular practice sessions, working collaboratively to sharpen their problem-solving abilities and deepen their understanding of complex mathematical concepts. These sessions fostered teamwork, perseverance, and a love for learning. We proudly congratulate the following students, and I do ask to please hold your applause until all names are read on the list so that all the students can hear their names, especially after they're here. Thank you. Josiah Andriano, Leah Gokhale, John Holliday, Lake Jazarski, Nicholas Magos, Khalil Smith, Madeline Sopkin, Harper Taylor, Yesenia Caballero, Brian Davila, D'Angelo Ingram Villegas, Samuel Limon Hernandez, Emiliano Mendoza, Gabriel Diaz, Elio Fraso, Emmy Roll, and Allison Silva. That concludes the list. You may clap. So we have one more arrive. So Gabriel Castillo. We also want to congratulate all the students who proudly represented our district at the Math Bowl. Your hard work, dedication, and enthusiasm for learning are truly commendable. For our Division B, we had John Holliday, Leigh Jarowski, Viviana Salgado, Moises Meza. For Division C, we had Samuel Limon Hernandez, Owen Talaski, Julian Parga, Lucas Ornelas, and for Division D teams, we had Gabriel Diaz, Eric Cernel, Allison Silva, and Emmy Rowe. Thank you so much.
Thank you again to all of our mathematicians. Don't forget to stop and get your cookies. We got lots of good cookies on the way out. So thank you again to everyone.
The next item on the agenda is Special Olympic athletes. Principal of Specialized Student Services, Heather Bray, will introduce the Special Olympics participants.
Hello and good evening. I am very excited to be here this evening because at this moment I have the absolute best job of tonight's meeting. I get to recognize some pretty incredible Cook County School District students. So we're going to start with our Special Olympics. Well, I have one kiddo who's a triple threat, so he's going to be announced a few times, but right now he's taking a break. He's right there in the front. Is David Astorga. Next, I want to recognize our two 8th graders. First, I have Delaney Coatney. And I also have Emma Mulsong. We do have other participants too. They just weren't able to make it this evening. I also want to recognize, could you please come over this way? Our two coaches that have done a lot of work with our kiddos. We have Miss Madera, who is our ICP social worker, and we have Mrs. DeWolf, who is our NHM ICP teacher, who's done this. So thank you all for your participation. All right, next I have our students that have participated in our Buddy Club, which we had asked the board to approve this year, and it has been running since January. We had a lot of interest. There was actually 33 students who participated, so we had to run 2 groups for it. And they have even told Miss Young and Miss Nealon that they would like to do it again next year, and they said they need to open it up to 5th grade because it was pretty much 4th graders this year, so they want to make sure they get to participate again next year, so they had a really wonderful time. So my people here that have come, Ava Holiday, Haley Hatcher, Andreas Reina, and I do want to mention about Andreas that he absolutely loved the club. He would tell us every single day, he would ask if we were having Buddy Club, Buddy Club. He just kept repeating it all the time. And then, as I said, we'll see him again, David Astorga. And Finn Lactus. One more, too. Ready? Marty Medina. In addition to being a part of this club, they also held a fundraiser at Culver's in order to purchase. It is a communication board that will be placed at NHI, and it can be moved out onto the playground or into the gym so that everyone has access to it and is able to communicate together. So they've done a great job, and they raised just under $500 to purchase that. I also want to thank Miss Young for getting this club off and going, and Ms. Nallen for joining us with that and being the 2 heads of this. Thank you. All right, and lastly, if you got a chance to enjoy some treats, that was due to our Snack Shack crew. And so you're going to see some of our kiddos again. They have been working very hard at NHI to provide order forms and to go around getting snack orders from staff within the NHI building and the Nathan Hale Primary Building also. They've done the job of collecting, of getting the money for it, packing the bags. As you can see, they were operating the entire snack shack there themselves and practicing their math skills. So we're really appreciative of all of the work that they've done. All right, so my first one is, Marty, we're gonna start with you, buddy. Marty Medina. Andreas Reyna. Sorry, we have a few that didn't come. And we have, who I said would be up here a few times, David Astorga. And of course, this could not run without Miss Young, Miss A, and Miss Rowland. So we appreciate all their efforts.
No, you have to try. I don't have to Give me whatever. Almost there. Lena, how about you? Yeah, order.
Don't wait in your pocket.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Carrie Tisch, the Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, and standing next to me is Mr. John Dudzik, our Director of Human Resources, and we have the pleasure tonight to talk to you about our service awards for our faculty and staff here in District 130. As we gather today to celebrate our staff service award recipients, we take this opportunity to recognize the dedication, commitment, and countless contributions each individual has made to our school community. Your years of service reflect not only professional excellence, but also the care and compassion you have on our students, families, colleagues each day. Because of your commitment to our schools, we proudly honor and thank you for the lasting impact you have made on our district. At this time, I will be calling up in groups the years of services that our faculty have provided. What I ask you to do is we can applaud as you come up to get your certificate, and once you get your certificate, you can walk out the door. Mr. Hulsman is standing right by the door. Once we gather all of the years of service, we will have your picture taken and you can get your awards out at the table with Ms. Alvarez and Ms. Montoya. Okay? So, congratulations. Hannah Agner. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. We're going to have the board members stand in front so that they can come up and shake hands. If you don't mind, please, in front of the table. When I do call your name, if you can go to the very end, shake the board members' hands, and then come get your certificate. "10 years of service, Hannah Agner. Catherine Aponte. You can clap if you'd like to. Yolanda Ariano. Megan Dargan. Annalicia Diaz. Jessica Everard. Juan Flores. Margaret Garvey. Ophelia Gomez. Danielle Graver. Heather Gray. Ravon Gutierrez. Elisa Kurtz. Terry Smaller. Jean McNamara. Lynn Paul. Susan Reynolds. Shannon Steffi. Kelsey Vanderwall. Shauna Young. Next, we have our 15 years of service. Carrie Cherney Hudick. Brittany Gilbert. Kevin Hogue. Brandon House. For 20 years of service, Patricia Alanis. Anayeli Alvarado. Rebecca Bunton. Teresa Casasola Knicker. Blanca Castaneda. Janice Castillo. Sarah Chavez. Mary Doan. Ariana Esparza. Jamie Farrell. Diana Fausto. Allison Garcia. Stacy Irvine. Elizabeth Marcanio. Lucero Moreno. Lynn Piroff. Leticia Rodriguez. Jade Sparks. Catherine Stevens. For 25 years of service, Catherine Ballman. Martha Amarillo. Karen Johnson. Sandy Martinez. Joy Natanic. And Jeff Strubing. 30 years of service. Edith Castillo. And Kimberly DeMario. Thank you, and would the board members please be seated? We do have a presentation for our retirees. To honor our retirees tonight, I ask that the 4 retirees please come forward and stand before the audience and watch a little video to honor and celebrate you as you enter into this new adventure, retirement. Mr. Bill Karavites. Miss Lois Lundquist. Sorry. Joanne McInerney. And June Telez Pelucio. Would the retirees please stand in front here so that you can watch your video, or sit if you'd like to, and so you can see the video, okay? And then we'll shake the board members' hands. Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Greenberg.
Congratulations to our retirees. Bill Carlini, physical education teacher, Nathan Hale Middle School, 3 years of service. Bill, wishing you all the best in your retirement. Thank you for your years of education and the dedication and enthusiasm you bring each day. May this next chapter bring you happiness, relaxation, and new adventures. Congrats, Brittany Gross. Mr. Carvides enjoys working with students, and teaching them both athletics and life lessons through the game of basketball. Mr. Calavides also did a very nice job when he coached our intramural basketball team during his first year with the district. Principal Greg Hall. Bill, congratulations on your retirement. I hope you enjoy the opportunity to relax and focus on your personal interests. Wishing you all the best in this next chapter. Amy Heddle. Congratulations on your retirement. You truly deserve it. Thank you for everything you do for our students. You will be greatly missed. Barbara Graham. William, thanks for your constant efforts to give your best day in and day out. Enjoy your retirement, buddy. Struve, Jeff Struve. Jim, Tellez, Hydragood. Custodian, Everett F. Kerr Middle School, 19 years of service. June has been a dedicated member of the Kerr family for 19 years. She knows Kerr inside and out and takes great pride in her work each and every day. June has been a true asset to our team, and her hard work, commitment, and caring presence will be greatly missed. We thank her for her years of service and wish her all the best in retirement. Megan Hill and the staff of Everett Kerr Middle School. Lois Lundquist, custodian, Veterans Memorial Middle School and District Office, 21 years of service. Lois's kindness and bright smile will forever live in District 130. Enjoy retirement. Therese Mauer. Her positivity and kindness immediately make your day better. Lois is always lifting up those around her with her kindness and unwavering willingness to help anyone in need. Terry Campos. She works hard to maintain a clean and safe learning and working environment. I will miss greeting her every morning when I come to work, as she's often the first person I see, John Dudley. Miss Lois was incredibly kind and welcoming from the moment I came into the district, always making me feel comfortable and supported. She consistently lends a helping hand whenever I need it, and her positive attitude truly makes a difference. Kristen Palmer. She's usually the first person I see when I walk in, and she's never missed an opportunity to say good morning with a smile. Kindness helps set the tone for the day. Jeffrey Carr. Joanne McInerney, library/media paraprofessional, Nathan Hill Primary and Intermediate School, 21 years of service. Her warm personality and caring spirit helped make the library a welcoming and happy place for everyone. The impact Joanne made on students and staff will not be forgotten, and she will be deeply missed. Mrs. Gillespie. It has been a joy getting to know you, Joanne, over the past 4 years. Thank you for sharing your space with us and always thinking of our students. Best wishes for a happy, peaceful, and exciting retirement. I believe in Rockland. It's been such a pleasure working with you over the years, and even more special knowing I had the chance to teach your son. You've made a lasting impact here with your dedication and great sense of humor. Now it's your turn to relax and have fun. Katie Tierney. Joanna, congratulations. I hope that you find much comfort, happiness, and laughter in retirement. Thanks for always bringing us a chuckle and keeping us on our toes. Relax, enjoy. Kim. Joanne, thanks for a gleeful start of our day and super fun t-shirts. Jen Nagel. Wishing you happiness and all the best. May what comes next bring you joy and fulfillment. Joanne Callahan. You made it. Goodbye, book fun. Hello, Ronnie. Cheers to a well-deserved retirement. Thank you for always making us smile. It's been a joy working with you. Kristen Chochnowski. Congratulations to all of our retirees.
of opportunity throughout the school day. These students have been,
Start our slide.
okay, there we go, okay. Sorry, okay. So going along with our growth, we are celebrating our students. We have been celebrating our students this year who have made their growth goals. We've been setting realistic SMART goals with students, and we are happy to say we had 165 students meet their ELA, SLA goals for the end of the year, and 176 students meet their math goals for the end of the year. So proud.
So again, we want every student to feel valued and want to come to school. So we start every day with something positive. So we have staff members greet our students, getting out of the car, walking into the building. Again, just kind of getting that family feel of
Because we dig the food, we become a smarter person and help me to be more goals. Today we finish a
The next item on the agenda is just the Lincoln site improvements, the safety considerations. It's just for ongoing discussion or next steps of action. If anyone on the board had a comment?
I believe there's a lot of options that we looked at earlier today and that we need to further look at before we take any action. Probably put this off to the side in another meeting until we get all options looked at. There's a lot of options that we need to look at when we were out there earlier before the meeting today. And we need to look at all of them before we make any decisions on anything, because there's a lot of different moving pieces out there that would make this happen. So in my opinion, we move it on for a discussion in another meeting after we get all the options that are out there. The city has some that they would be involved in helping us with the monies. So we really got to take a look at what we want to do.
I'll repeat that. I think it's a simple pedestrian safety issue. We need a sidewalk so children don't have to cut through a parking lot. There is no parking lot on the north side of the building. There's no sidewalk on the north side of the building. I think it's very straightforward, and I hate to see it delayed even further.
After looking at it before the meeting, we stood there and watched like 4 or 5 families struggle to figure out which way to go towards the building and then walk through the grass. So I do think a sidewalk should definitely be something that is proposed, or we get an accurate quote or presentation. Before that though, I do think a gate and speed bumps are like first priority. I think that would also help a lot of issues.
Bill, would it be possible to just extend the pavement all the way to the building instead of a sidewalk? Maybe put a trough as a sewer gutter system? Yeah. Instead of a sidewalk, just pave the whole area, eliminate the lawn? Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be a more practical solution as opposed to a sidewalk. Let's investigate the cost of that. Just extend the pavement all the way to the building. Well, where the lawn is there, where the pavement ends, where those concrete bumpers are, just continue the pavement all the way to the building.
I think ultimately, Bill, you're getting at the same idea, which is just provide a safe path for children to walk. Right, okay, thank you. Completely agree, safe path for children.
You're saying blacktop? Oh.
Well, it sounds like this is a topic that we are going to need to continue to gather information on before we reach a decision. Yes. I'm sorry. Mr. O'Shea, can you tell us what the next steps were? We haven't decided on anything.
This seems like an ideal project for TIF eligibility. Has anyone looked into using TIF funds for this project? I can't hear you. Sure, but have they looked into using TIF funds specifically? The city, I understand, the city wants to split the cost 60-40, but could we use TIF funds, which are already a shared pool of funds that the city and the district have both paid into and have eligibility to use? I think it's worth asking again. This seems like an ideal project for TIF funding. It's a benefit for both the city, the students, pedestrians. I think it should be eligible and we should look into it.
Before you sit down, does anyone else have something to say? Okay.
Bill, can I ask you a question? Our quote that we were presented last month for the sidewalk, how long is that quote good for? Through the summer? Thank you.
Sorry, Bill, I didn't realize Shamrock was here. I heard you say that, but okay, can I put you on the spot for a minute then? In looking out there, you've heard us talk about maybe extending the pavement, and I know there's like, it's been explained, there's a lot of like drain pipes and stuff over there that need to get rerouted and moved and whatnot. Would, in your best educated decision right now, would paving that be an option? Thank you very much. Are there any other comments about the safety considerations for Lincoln School? Move on to the informational items. Yes, I made a note to add it. Thank you. Did anybody have questions on the informational items that were on the agenda? Okay, So we will move on to routine reports. The president's report, I already said what I wanted to earlier. I should have read this earlier, and my apologies. I'm going to read something from BIESPA, local number 330. Congratulations to the 8th grade graduating class of 2025-2026. On behalf of the Secretarial Union, BIESPA, local number 330, we proudly celebrate your hard work, dedication, and accomplishments. Today marks an important milestone in the beginning of exciting new opportunities ahead. As you move forward to high school and beyond, continue to believe in yourselves, work hard to strive for excellence. Your future is bright, and we are confident that each of you will achieve great things. We wish you success, happiness, and continued growth in all you do. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now, the superintendent's report.
As we close out the 2025-26 school year, I'd like to extend my sincere appreciation to our staff, families, and Board of Education members for your continued support and dedication to our students and schools throughout the year. Tomorrow, we do look forward to celebrating our graduates as they reach this important milestone and prepare for the next stage of their educational journey. These celebrations are meaningful opportunities to recognize the accomplishments, growth, and hard work of our students. I'd also like to recognize our service award recipients and student groups honored this evening. Their leadership, commitment, contributions have positively impacted our schools and helped strengthen our school community throughout the year. And lastly, the last day of school is Friday, May 22nd, and I wish all of our students, staff, and families a safe, relaxing, and enjoyable summer break.
Thank you. At this time, do we have any comments from the BIEA?
Everybody a safe and restful summer, and we are looking forward to Friday.
May I have a motion to go into closed session for the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees, individuals who serve as independent contractors, or specific volunteers of the district or legal counsel for the district, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee, a specific individual who serves as an independent contractor, or a volunteer of the district against legal counsel for the district to determine its validity, collective negotiation matters between the district and its employees, or the representatives' deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees, security procedures, school building safety and security, and the use of personal equipment to respond to an actual, a threatened, or reasonably potential danger for safety of employees, students, staff, the public, or public property, pending litigation, establishing reserves or settle claims, classification, and discussion of confidential matters. Roll call, please. Yes. We'll now go into closed session.
Pardon? Yeah, I just was, we're not gonna be.
Now returning